Thank you for checking out my channel. I'm Deaqon James, or DJ, the Lazy Photographer. This week we're going to be talking about TFP, as it's more commonly known on the internet, whether or not you should or should not be doing that as a photographer. Oh, you guys are back. Hey, as I said before, I'm Deaqon James, or DJ, the Lazy Photographer, and I wanted to talk to you today about trades, as it's more commonly called in the professional industry, and TFP, as they often call it on the internet. Conversation going on about TFP shoots or trades. Talking about I don't do trades, I don't do TFP, and photographers, I don't do TFP, and no TFP, and no TFP. And a producer and I were recently at a event where they were launching a new modeling agency in Beverly Hills, and we were talking to a lot of the models, and they all asked me the same question: do I do tests? Do I trade? And obviously, yes, I do. So my question is why aren't you? If you noticed in the earlier stages of the video, I was wearing different shirts. You noticed that I was wearing different colored shirts, and I did that in order to kind of illustrate the necessity of doing trade shoots. Part of the question that I have for people that say that they don't do it is, what are you doing with that time that you're not actually shooting? Most of you are not getting paid for every shoot that you do. You don't have shoots backlogged, ready to happen. So what are you doing with that time? An ideal thing to do is to do trade shoots. It allows you to test out ideas and concepts. Great benefit is that you get into different profiles. You're seen by different people. You can generate opportunities. I'm a glamour shooter. I shoot a lot of women. Shooting somebody's family portrait isn't what I do, and it's of absolutely no benefit to me, so I'm not going to do that as a trade. Now it's not about carrying around an 11 by 14 book like we used to do, back in the 80s and 90s. Now everything is digital, everything is online, and the more places you are seen or your work is seen, the more opportunities can come your way. Do as much trade as you can possibly do to attracting the attention of companies or brands that actually pay you. You do trades for things that are going to benefit you, that are going to benefit your portfolio or your profile online. The notion that you can't put food on the table, the reality of it is, if you can't put food on the table from shooting, then get a job and let that support your being a photographer until such time as, well, you can afford to make a living at this full time. The fact is, most of you are not getting paid every time you shoot. It's a skill to be a photographer, and it takes a lot of work and a lot of practice. So that gives us the opportunity to keep up our skills. I'm not shooting family portraits for free. I don't really actually shoot them, nor do I get asked to, generally speaking, but I'm not doing it for free because it has no benefit to what I do as a shooter. If I have a beautiful woman that says, hey, I want to do some bikini picture, I'm probably going to work with that person on a trade basis because it'll be beneficial to me. Another thing of benefit too is your numbers in your social media profile. For the first time ever, we can look at a photographer, we can look at a model, and we can quantify their value. If you don't have a lot of active followers, then you truly have no value. And if you're only shooting if you're going to get paid, then you're not shooting enough to actually be any good at what you're supposed to be doing. And there's no point in paying you for a model to pay you, because you're not going to really be able to help them build their brand. And there's no point in you paying a model who doesn't have a huge following, because there's no way that they're going to help you build your brand either. So if you both work together, you work together to build each other's brands. That's the objective of trade shoots. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate the support. Like this, like it. If you didn't like it, let me know in the comments below why. Definitely subscribe as well, so you don't miss an episode, and every Sunday when I put up a new episode. And don't forget to check out my website, deaqonjames.com. Put it right there. I'll see you guys next week. Keep taking pictures.